Okay, so this contact is not working right today. I don't know why, because I told it to clock in at 8. Okay, let's try not to be out of focus for the whole video. Yeah. Looking like I done did 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. Hi, you guys. Welcome back. So today I wanted to do a little talky talk video, a talky talk walkie walk type video, which is basically a video where I'm actually talking to you guys, you know, and expressing my thoughts and opinions on these palettes. Now, the palettes that I want to talk about today are these BeBella palettes, and basically these are the BeBella Pro Basic Browns and Basic Beaus palettes. So they came out with these two new palettes that are part of their Pro collection. Now I do have, I think, all 4 of them now. I believe there's 4. There's the Maroon Mayhem, the Slayette, Basic Browns, and Basic Beaus. So the palettes I'm talking about today are the Basic Browns and the Basic Beaus. And let me just give you a quick little look. Now, I said I wasn't going to buy these palettes. I said I'm not going to buy these palettes. And not because I didn't want them, not because I didn't love them, but it was honestly because I was like, man, I don't want to pay $28 for them palettes. I don't want to pay $28 for those palettes. And then I got to thinking about it, and I was looking at, these are pretty big palettes, you guys, and the quality is pretty nice. So I was thinking about it, I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Why are you tripping off of paying $30 for them palettes? There's 30 shadows in here, and they're decent sized pans. So it's like, girl, what is your problem? That's less than $1 per shadow. So of course I had to go and pick these up. But anywho, let's talk about this Basic Beaus palette. And this is what it looks like. This is what the outside sleeve looks like. It's this nice sleek black sleeve, and it has a silver writing and the silver border, and on the back it just has their, I guess, Instagram or media social media information, and it says Los Angeles, California. So I'm not sure if they're just distributed from LA or if they're actually made in LA. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research, but this is what the actual palette looks like when it comes out of the sleeve. So it has a nice clear covering. It has the silver writing, which has BeBella Pro on there. And it has BeBella Pro and Basic Beaus up at the top. So when you open it up, you always get the clear protective sleeve over the shadows. And as you can see, there's no mirror in here. But these are all the colors in this lovely palette. And like I said, this is a Basic Beaus palette. And it has a lot of nice reds, some oranges, and there's a combination. You also get blue and green in here, a nice black and also white shade. So you can really do a lot with this palette. As you can see, there's some shimmers as well as a lot of really nice mattes in here. So that is what this palette looks like. And this blue shade down here, of course, is calling my name. But I said, you know what? I'm not doing blue. I do blue a lot because I do love blue. So I'm not doing blue today, but I am going to play around in one of these palettes. So let's just take a look at the Basic Browns palette. Now with the Basic Browns palette, exact same thing. You know, it has the clear covering with the silver writing. You open it up and it has the clear covering. And this is what the Basic Browns looks like. So this is gorgeous if you're someone who loves like neutral shades, or you like to just do basic looks or even smoky looks, because there is a black and a white in here. You can definitely use this palette if you're more of a, you know, you like to create more simple type looks, or just kind of like everyday go to work looks, nothing kind of bright and crazy. This palette will definitely work for you because this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I actually am kind of thinking about using this palette because I tend to do more dramatic looks, not so much basic everyday looks. So it's kind of like a what is it, a challenge for me to do like a basic everyday look. So I'm thinking about using this palette. So like I said, they are $27.99 on the BeBella website. They do charge for shipping. I'm not sure what the minimum amount is. I think it might be kind of high. Like, you know what? Let me check. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, in order to get free shipping on the BeBella website, you need to spend $75. Okay, so it's not a small amount to get free shipping. So even buying these 2 palettes, I didn't get free shipping. So just to let you know that. Let me just show you the other 2 palettes in the Pro series, just in case you're not familiar with those. So this one is the Maroon Mayhem, and I really like this palette. I actually did a look using this palette recently, and this one has a lot of the beautiful purples and burgundy shades in here. So this is what that looks like. You even get a nice bright pink. So you get your shimmer shades, and you get your black and your white, of course. But this one is excellent if you're trying to do like a red or a maroon type look on your eyes. Simple or smoky. And then the other, really? The other? What is other? It's not other, it's other. Okay, and then the other palette in the Pro collection is the Slayette. And they all have 30 shades with the nice size pans. But this is what the Slayette palette looks like. So just looking at it, you can kind of tell why it's called the Slayette. There are some really gorgeous colors in here. Blues, greens, pink, purple, yellow. Basically, you can create like any type of look with this palette. And there are shimmers and mattes in here as well. So those are the other 2 palettes in the BeBella Pro collection that I already have. But today, we're going to focus on the basic palettes. So, you know what? Let me start out with the basic brown palettes. I want to do a few swatches. And there are no names to these shades. Unfortunately, sorry, but there are no names in here, and there's no names on the back. There's just the ingredients listed on the back. And the first ingredients are talc, mica, mineral oil, and kaolin. So, but let me go ahead and do some shades for you guys just so you can get an idea on this palette of the pigment. Let me just go ahead and start out with this light shade, this tan shade here, and then we'll do this shade here. Okay, so that's what those look like. And then let me go ahead on this next row. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and this one. And so those are those shades. Some really nice shimmer shadows in here, as well as that nice kind of fleshy warm tone. And then let's see here on this row, I'm going to go ahead and do this shade, and then this darker shade here. And that is what those swatches look like. And as you can see, those are all mattes. I don't know, is there any type of rhyme or reason in here? Okay, so matte, shimmer, matte, but there's a shimmer in here. So it kind of has a little bit of a pattern, but then it doesn't. So let me go ahead to the next row and get some of these shimmers. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Okay, so that is that row. Ooh, those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. I'm running out of arm, you guys. But I only got one more row to go. So let me go ahead and swatch some from that row. So let's go in. Let's go in with this burgundy shade, this brown shade, and then let's go ahead and try out the black. Okay, so we'll go down here. Ooh. So those pigments are absolutely wonderful. I think I'm going to be able to create a very nice look. And as you can see, that was just a few of the shadows from this palette, but these shadows is sha-popping, okay? Sha-popping for real. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyelids, put some tape on, and let's jump into this palette, because I think I'm gonna play around with this palette today. But you know what? I almost forgot. Before I go ahead and jump in, I wanna go ahead and swatch some of these from the basic Beaus palette as well for you guys. So let's go ahead and swatch some of these. And so let's see, from the first row, let's just go in with the first shade, this shade here. And then this is kind of like a really light canary yellow color. So I want to go ahead and swatch that one also. Okay, so that is 3 swatches from the first row. Absolutely beautiful, nicely pigmented. Okay, so let's go into this next row here. Let's take this shade, and this is like a nice green, forest green type shimmer. So let's take a look at that. And you know what? Let me get this one too on the end. Let's do the baby finger. So we'll do these 3 and then this one. Okay, so that is 4 shades from the second row. Very nice. That green shade is very pretty, very pretty. Oh, I'm messing up my palette. I hate messing up my palettes. Okay, so let's go into this row here. So let's do those 3. Yes, yes. Y'all see that? Look at that green. All of those are gorgeous. You get a really pretty red and a nice orange shimmer shade in here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, so let's go here with the 4th row. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this orange looks. And then let's take this last, looks like a gray blue. Yes, yes, yes. So those are some shades from the 4th row. And let's go ahead and dig into this last row. We already tried the black, so I'm not going to do the black out of here since I already did it out of the browns palette. So let's go in with this shade here, which is a really pretty, shimmery type black. This shade is a shimmery brown, and this is that gorgeous like blue black shade. So that is what those shades look like in the last row. Very pretty. So just to give you an idea of what this palette looks like for the basic Beaus, some pretty nice swatches, I think you can really do a lot of looks with this palette. Shoot, you can have this palette in your collection and that's it. So, okay, let's go ahead and dive into the basic browns palette. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and prepped my eyelids using my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I set the concealer with some translucent powder from e.l.f. So now I'm just going to go ahead and place some tape so we can jump right in. Okay, so I think I want to do, like I said, a smoky eye, but I do want to have a little bit of color with my smoky eye. So I think my color is going to be a burgundy type shade, maybe this one down here. So I'm going to start out with my transition shade, and I'm going to use this color here as a transition for my upper eyelid. Now these shadows are nice and soft. There's a small amount of kick up, you know, just a little bit of powder, but anything crazy or wild as far as, you know, kickback and powderiness. They're actually quite smooth. Okay, so now that I have that transition shade down, and I really like that color. It's very nice and subtle. Really can't even see it that much. I'm going to now dive into this burgundy shade down here. I'm not going to use too many transition shades because I really want a dramatic smoky eye today. So I'm going to go in with this gorgeous burgundy shade right here and focus that in my crease and bring it in some. Now, as you can see, these colors are blending very nicely into each other. I'm not having any issues with patchiness or a loss in pigment. These shades are very, very nice and very nicely pigmented. I'm really, really liking this shade, you guys. It's very pretty. And I've only gone into this shade with one brush, you know, one dip. I haven't gone in repeatedly, and it's giving me the exact look that I want. Okay, since I'm going for a bold smoky eye today, now I'm going to go ahead and move into this dark brown shade here. So I'm going to take this really dark brown shade and really focus that in my crease area. So I'm going to be using a large smudger brush to do that. So I'm just taking that this warm brown shade and just, like I said, focusing it in my crease area, dragging it slightly to the front, but mainly trying to get it deep into my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the red shade, and I'm going to blend that into the brown, just so it'll be a nice seamless transition. And I'm not adding any more red, I'm just using it to blend. You can never blend too much, ladies. You can never blend too much. Okay, so now that we have that down, I think I was really going to just go in heavy with the black, but I really want to bring out this burgundy shade in this look. So I'm going to place some more burgundy on my lid, but I'm going to use like a flat eyeshadow brush to do that. So I'm using a brush like this. It's kind of flat. And I'm just going to place this on my lid area before I smoke it out with some black. Now make sure you go back in and just blend out that crease area and make sure it stays nice and dark. So I decided I really wanted to keep this a matte look. I was going to go in with a shimmer, but I want to do a completely matte smoky eye today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light shade here and I'm going to highlight my eyebrow. Damn, why can't I speak today? So what I'm going to do is take this light shade here and use that on my brow bone just to gently highlight, and then we'll go in with our eyeliner and finish up. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of going in with a black eyeliner, I'm just going to take this black shade here and create a bit of a wing using the eyeshadow. Just to deepen up that outer edge. And I'm gently blending it into the rest of the shadow. Okay, so now that I have that done for the smoky eye, I'm going to go ahead, finish the rest of my face, and then I will come back and complete this eye look. Okay, so now that I've completed the rest of my face, I'm going to go back into the palette and grab that burgundy shade, and I take that back. I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to put some black on my lower lash line. I'm going to use the black eyeshadow to just deepen up my lower lash line, and then I'm going to smoke it out with some of the burgundy shade. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to pop on some lashes. Pray for me. And finish up my lips, and then we'll go ahead and finish this video talking about the basic browns palette. All right, you guys, it was quite the battle with the lashes, quite the battle, but I won. I got my lashes on. So I'm going to go in with some of this Lash Accelerator mascara from Rimmel. I've been using this. I'm doing a 30-day trial on this because this is supposed to make your lashes, I think it said 117% longer, your natural lashes, but I'm going to go ahead and use this, a little bit of this today, just to blend my lashes in with the falsies. Just a little bit. And if you see my lashes lifting a little bit, just ignore it because I'm not doing it over. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to go ahead and finish my lips so we can complete this look. Okay, so for my lips today, I'm going to use my new ColourPop Lippy Pencil from the Ellery collection. And this one is called Ellery. Since I have a nice burgundy smoky eye today, I'm going to go in with her burgundy lip liner. And I'm just going to blend it out a bit. Y'all like that color? Color is bomb, ain't it? And it's perfect for this smoky eye. Okay, and now that I have that down, I'm going to go ahead and use one of her other new lip products from ColourPop. And this one is Stilo, which is a really, really pretty, like, shimmery lip gloss. So I'm just going to place that in the center of my lips. Okay, so I'm good to go. So you guys, this is the look that I created with this Basic Browns palette from BeBella. And I have to say, I love this palette. This palette is gorgeous. It performed excellent. I had no issues with blending, pigment, anything like that. And the black in here is amazing. It is truly black. So, just my thoughts on this. It's definitely worth the $27.99. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was trying to do. I don't know why I was trying to save my coin, okay? Because this palette is worth the coin, okay? So if you're looking for a new palette, something with a lot of basics, or even with the other palettes that they have, they are absolutely wonderful in performance. I definitely recommend them. So that's all I have for you guys today, okay? That's all I have. But thank you so much for checking out my video, hanging with me while I did this look today. Hopefully you like it. It's pretty dramatic, but I think it's nice for a night out, or hell, it's nice to go to Walmart, okay? I'm about to go to Walmart and go get me some toilet tissue, so don't hate me, okay? But that's it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on my next video. Toodles! Okay, this Ellery lip liner and this lip gloss is the bomb. It is the bomb. Oh, I'm feeling this whole look today. The whole look. Don't play with me. Look, don't play with me today because I'm coming correct. I'm coming correct today. Okay?